Okay, so we're not back yet, but we could not allow the opportunity for Jackie Washington Day to pass us by without talking about this film. We have to talk about it.
All right.
We
TJ,
have to.
Cue the music.
Oh.
Welcome to the Black Ass Movie Podcast, where we are putting together the quintessential list of Black Ass films that you must watch. I'm Brooklyn.
I'm TJ.
I'm Chico.
Hey!
Oh!
Happy July 15th, also known as Jackie Washington Day.
Jackie.
And we are watching Jackie's Back starring Jenifer Lewis.
Jenifer Lewis.
As
Mother.
Jackie Washington, a 1970s pop star who is making a comeback.
A splash.
And it is a mockumentary that was released in 1999 that I personally randomly stumbled across one day on YouTube in 11 parts that I watched and had no idea this film existed, but it is Jackie Washington Day.
It's Jackie Day.
Jackie Day.
Who has seen the movie before besides me?
I think it's just
I
you.
believe it's just you.
You're uncultured swine.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
Time
some
out.
of
Don't
us,
do that. Don't do
some
that.
of us were not hiding underneath our bed sheets when we should have been in bed and
Well,
asleep.
Come on.
Some of us were reading books.
Exactly.
Okay.
Poop.
Living our best lives.
This is an amazing film. Everybody is in it. Quite literally.
Everybody.
is in
Oh
it.
my God.
Everyone.
Yo, that bill was stacked.
Yeah. Which I will say, I've never seen it until this moment, but I did read Jenifer Lewis's book, Mother of Black Hollywood, and she mentions it in there.
Yeah.
And she mentioned the double entendre joke and how that came to be.
Okay, that's
So
great.
I knew the
that.
reference, but I just had not seen it yet.
So if you have not seen the film before, it is basically a mockumentary about Jenifer Lewis's character, Jackie Washington. She is discovered at a talent show in St. Louis as I think an 11-year-old, I can't remember, but as a child. And she shoots to stardom with her first single, Yield.
Yield.
And we're basically exploring her career, her ups, her downs. And it's funny because we're looking at basically Black music throughout the 70s and 80s and into the 90s.
Into the 90s.
And who this person would have been all the way through. And it is absolutely hilarious. And if you haven't seen it before, I'm sure there's like a million references that you've probably heard to it.
Everywhere.
But you don't know that that's where it's from.
Yeah.
Oh man, this film mockumentary reminded me why Black people are so good at what we do. Okay?
Yes.
Because all we need is a little bit of shea butter
Come on.
and a camera.
Come on.
And some pickle juice.
And some
pickle juice. Pickle juice.
And a little pickle
That's
juice.
the secret word of this episode, pickle juice.
Okay? And just magic, because my favorite part has to be Whoopi Goldberg sitting up there just freeballing. Like not a single thing was scripted.
That was completely off the dome.
I want to say that in her book, she says that like Whoopi did it as a favor, and that whole scene, her like confessional, is
one shot.
It's one shot, but it's also in her dressing room while she's on set for something else.
Which makes sense just based on
the look
that she was wearing, where she was sitting. Like it very much looked like she was in a trailer somewhere.
What was that movie she was in where she played the
It's Given the Help.
Yeah, but it was a movie like that. And
Oh,
I'm trying to
Serafina?
remember. I think it might have been during that.
That feels right. That
Or
feels
no,
right.
no.
Serafina was
not Serafina.
Earlier in the 90s. This would have been.
She was like a maid or something.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and there's like a little white girl that she takes care of.
Well,
I'm gonna go find it.
We gotta find it.
Hold on.
The story. One of my favorite parts is the story that Liza Minnelli tells.
Yes.
And it ends with, I don't know much about the African.
And then they cut her off. They said, whoa, Liza, hold on.
occasionally, I have these evenings at my house where, people come and they sing, and I call them musical evenings. We all have just a great time and perform for each other. And one time, a friend of mine brought Jackie. I'd never met her before, but she was so wonderful. I mean, she sang, and she sang, and she sang, and sang. And when she said goodnight, I was so touched because she looked like she'd had a good time, and she gave me a hug. And it was kind of this stiff-armed, traditional something. I don't know, I don't know much about the African.
There was a moment of lucidity, though, where I just went, do I know what the African? But the stiff arm, come here, because it wasn't to dab them up.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Also, that whole setup to that joke was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Where Liza was like, yeah, she came as a friend of a friend, and, she was just so much fun. And she just sang and sang and sang and sang and sang.
She never gave up.
Mm-mm.
And she's what did she steal? Her Tony for Cabaret or her Oscar for Cabaret?
Her Oscar for Cabaret.
Me too, though.
Right? I would have taken that.
What she need that for?
Jackie, is that an Oscar by the door?
Oh, yeah. My good friend Liza gave it to me. She wasn't using it anymore.
And obviously, you needed a doorstop.
It would look real pretty on my shelf.
So you are going as Jackie from Look at Me.
For
Look at
Halloween.
Me performance for Halloween.
For Halloween.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see how you channel that.
Because there was no Madonna without Jackie Washington
That is true.
doing
That
Look
is
at
true.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just need the folks to understand that I'm paying homage to the original mother.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And also, I just want to be able to walk around and be like, look at me. Just with every bouncer. You know what I'm saying? I better not pay a goddamn cover all night.
So if you want to watch it in true 720p like we did on YouTube,
720 is generous.
It is currently on YouTube, again, in 11 parts. But it is also available on Tubi. We didn't realize that until after we watched all 11
but you know what? It
parts.
was a more enjoyable experience to watch it on YouTube.
Because who is Tubi?
The host of the mockumentary is
Tim
Tim Curry, who
Which I
is
enjoyed.
just
Obnoxious,
a delight,
as much as he wants
treasure,
to be. Yes.
perfectly cast, working on being Jackie's fifth husband at the end of the film.
Which we got that from the get-go. I've said,
Mm-hmm.
there was a little spark from the way he was making that direct eye contact.
It's incredible how many people they got to be in this movie.
Yeah.
And not even just the people they got to kind of do the confessional kind of really quick interviews, but who were in
The Easter eggs.
Yeah. Who were characters in this film.
Just
Well, I
completely
mean,
gone.
I can believe it because is Jenifer mother trucking
Motherfucking Lewis.
Lewis. Okay.
Yeah. And if you have I know you've read the book. Have you read her book?
I have not read her book.
So I will say the book itself is a really good read. The audiobook is so much
Is she
more
narrating
entertaining.
it?
She is
Yes,
narrating
she
it.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
And there are songs in the book that she actually sings.
You have
It's fucking hilarious.
to listen to the audiobook.
But in her book, she talks about getting the project together and asking all these people to be in it. And she just went down this laundry list. It's I've worked with them. And she literally calls people. I was like, hey, you want to be in my show?
You said you got 5 minutes?
Uh-huh.
I just need
Great,
5 minutes.
we can do it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I think the scene on the lawn with the milkman was completely improvised. Is what she mentioned in there too.
With the milkman.
Okay.
The first husband?
Mhm.
The one she stabbed?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. With an afro pick.
So
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We ain't been into
She
nothing.
said the milkman delivered, but I don't know what it was, but it was some shit.
It's such yeah.
the cast consists of
Are you really about to read all these names out loud?
Jenifer Lewis,
Ooh.
Tim Curry, Whoopi Goldberg,
Ew.
Tom Arnold, David Hyde Pierce,
Don't know that.
Yeah,
Joe
you do.
Beth Williams.
The piano player.
I don't know who that is.
Mhm.
I don't know who that is. Kyla Pratt,
Mm.
Randy Ray Moore, Sean Hayes, Ricky Lake.
Wait, he was in this?
Who?
John Hayes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the twink that
the
you
twink
said.
that you said, where did they find this twink?
Yeah.
I'm screaming.
Yep. Yep.
This was 1999.
Yes. It's a different time.
Different times.
I can never remember how to pronounce her name. Is it Kathy Najimy? She was the nun in Sister Act.
Oh.
I can never remember how to
know.
pronounce her name, but I think it's Najimy.
Yeah.
Kathy Najimy, Loretta Devine,
Mhm.
Diane Carroll, Penny Marshall, Bette Midler, Dolly Parton, Kathy Griffin.
Heavy hitters.
Also, can I just say
Jackie
Penny Marshall
Collins.
was giving me Upper West Side 1990s in her confessional from Laverne and Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know what's going on. I just
Jackie Collins, Melissa Etheridge,
Could just smell the
Liza
bagel from the
Minnelli.
screen.
Howie Mandel.
Who had hair?
yes.
A full scalp.
Also, have you ever seen Bobby's World?
Bobby's World?
Uh-huh.
Bobby's World.
Have you ever seen that?
I'm going to say it again. Bobby's World?
Yeah.
She's,
No?
I have no idea.
No.
Oh God. Okay, never mind.
She's 4.
Moving on.
Okay. I will have you
He
know
had hair in that too.
that I was 1 year old when this movie dropped. Yeah. Sip on that. Your bones creaking yet?
She was 1
One.
in 1999.
I was. A joy to all. I don't know what you cricking for. I was my mom's biggest blessing.
Just
yeah.
a baby.
Yeah.
But
But most importantly, Loretta is in this movie, and I just want
And
somebody write Loretta a role where
Look.
her heart rate is not up.
I would have gone on tour if I hadn't had that 7th baby.
Jesus.
Something about 7 didn't feel right.
It's just
That was drawing a line too far. But she already had all the disciples. She was close.
Well,
She might as well completed the.
she's working on her last supper.
So Jackie Washington. Ooh, I want to see if you guys are paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
The name of Jackie Washington's beauty line was called.
Oh, I got this.
Oh.
What do I win? Is it Employee of the Week?
Ooh, maybe.
Sure.
Thank you.
That's a good Instagram idea.
Employee of the Week.
Yep.
That
Employee
is
of the
cute.
Week.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so the name of Jackie Washington's beauty brand was Essence of Jackie. Thank you. And I also want to take a scoop of that relaxer too.
Ew.
What is
#pickle juice.
what is Jackie Washington's husband's name, who was a football player?
The milkman.
The milk.
You got
Yeah.
it.
Come on,
Thanks,
TJ.
y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, that was my applause didn't go nearly as long.
That's not true.
Okay.
Mine was shorter than yours.
Oh, sure. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing nothing. I love you too.
Okay.
What is Whoopi Goldberg's character's name?
Oh.
The
In the
full
movie.
name?
Yes,
Oh, Ethel Washington, Rick Owen.
that is fair.
What was it? Wait, was it really?
I think so. I was only looking for Ethel Washington.
Ethel Washington, something Owen. I do remember Owen because I was like, why she got 4 names? Okay.
She made it obnoxious.
I'll bask in it. I'll bask in the glow of this.
That was the 4th question. So we're gonna do out of 5.
Okay.
What's another good one? What's a good one?
You can tell he's watched this movie quite a bit.
Too many times. Yeah.
What was the name of the film where Jackie Washington starred as Coco?
Coco's Revenge.
The astounding silence that followed.
Wow.
Do
Okay.
you
Fuck my
even-
direct tape. Okay.
No, it was so long. It was like a long title.
But I'm like, but the person that they did the confessional with shortly after, she was like, yeah, I saw Coco's Revenge.
Mhm.
That was called Coco's Revenge.
Mhm.
I think it was Dolly Parton.
It was, and that's why I was upset that you said the person that they went to
I
after
know.
that.
I just couldn't
Don't
remember.
do Dolly.
Dolly who?
Don't comfort. Ooh.
Okay.
That is
All
one
right. Calm
white
down.
woman we always gonna see.
Calm down,
Uplift,
Jolene,
okay?
Jolene.
Uplift.
Because it always boils back to
Beyonce. Which it does, though. Which it does. Because who else? Another daddy? Granddaddy.
It was her ex-stepfather.
The milkman.
Tina's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Mama Tina's ex-husband.
Yep.
Was the milkman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They be doing rounds in this family.
Well.
My sweet heavens above.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm.
All right.
Coco's Revenge.
Coco's Revenge. I believe it was called Whipped Cream.
Yes.
Oh, wait. That was important.
Yeah.
That feels like the most important part.
Why are you siding with him? Just let me take the win, please.
I didn't say anything. I was going to let you have it.
Thank you.
No, I just think whipped cream is important.
Is it?
It sets the character.
Mm.
She came out
When
like...
the lick of whipped cream in that scene.
No, because the whipped cream was in the ass whooping. Didn't you see it? Saw the
But what ass whooping? It was delayed by 5 seconds.
It's
And still 6 feet away.
You are not understanding the lore at Black Exploitation movies.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Like you had to be several feet apart. Because what if you actually hurt
Why?
somebody? You don't want to hurt
That's
nobody.
why you have stunt people.
They didn't got budget for that.
Yeah,
they
they
were
did.
giving $5 and a
captain.
cracker. Okay, they said split it between all the members of this movie.
Look, if Off-Broadway can do it, so can they.
Wow.
Bonus question. Name both of Jackie Washington's daughters.
You want to do it together?
No, you got it. Go ahead.
You're just gonna.
Since you got your goddamn degree and everything.
I
Go
do
ahead.
sure. I do be reading. Okay. Shaniqua.
Mm-hmm.
Please. And then Entendre.
There
Mm.
you go.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Or as Tim Curry would say, Shaniqua.
Shaniqua.
Who was Shaniqua's daddy?
Ooh, Peaches.
It was.
It was
Peaches.
Peaches. It was Peaches. It
Which
was
we never saw, but always saw a weird photoshopped
Crooked
photo
Eye.
of him.
Who
And only from the
played-
neck up.
Who played Peaches?
I don't know. We need to find that out.
We do need to know
I
that
would love to know who.
because they
played
did that
Peaches.
person dirty.
Yeah, they did.
Dirty. Like he looked like he had seen several deaths.
Yes, he did.
Okay, several foreclosures
Mm-hmm.
and an empty bank account.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to IMDb.
But in that opening photo of him just staring at her bosom
Mm-hmm.
on the Walk of Fame, just looking straight
Oh
down.
my God, that was
Yeah.
him!
Yeah.
Please.
Which I'm like, that's how Shaniqua got there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was like 4.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
That's unfortunate.
What else happened? There was so much that happened, but like not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
we
a
were
lot
just
of singing.
we were just there for the ride.
Yeah.
We were just riding the roller coaster of this film. I'm trying to remember, what was that? I mean, I do really love the ending. I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah. That was cute.
That, you just don't like nothing sentimental.
That's not true. I love sentimental stuff.
You said that was I.
Also, I love Jenifer Lewis so much because she represents every black mama
Ever.
in every black story ever told. Like in my mind, she is everyone's mama at some point in history.
She is. I don't know. That's why I asked y'all. I was like, is that really her singing? Because I
Yeah.
only know Jenifer Lewis as somebody's mama
Mhm.
from all the
She had
movies
a whole
I've seen.
like Broadway career.
She was the workshop Effie White when
Mhm.
they were workshopping Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
F.
Yes, she was the original Effie before.
And they didn't give her a cameo in Dreamgirls. That's hateful.
She got kicked off the show.
Oh,
It's in the book. It's in the book.
Mm-hmm.
She got kicked off
She
the show.
But she does also say like
she wasn't
that
right
was
for her.
that was Jennifer's
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She's
Yeah.
like that was her movement. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But just Jenifer Lewis, like also like I feel like a lot of modern day like black women that we find so funny wouldn't be who they are without Jenifer Lewis.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Keke Palmer being number one.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if it
So-
works, it works.
The Peaches is
Sydney Pointer.
Sky
Sorry.
Skyter
Jesus.
I'm going to hell for that one, aren't I?
Yes, you were.
Skyter Jones.
Why not Ski?
Or Skeeter Jones.
Skeeter. Oh, Skeeter.
Skeeter
sounds
Jones.
more like
Wait,
it.
Skeeter Jones sounds like somebody we would know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's who was
Someone.
Peaches.
Peaches was Skeeter Jones. Skeeter Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. If you've not read her book and or listened to the audiobook, you should listen to it purely for the shenanigans that her and Gregory Hines used to get into.
Mm.
Because they
were a menace.
They were fucking up and down sidewalks, streets, walls,
trees,
everything.
buildings.
Yeah.
In a car.
This is the Jenifer Lewis Appreciation Podcast.
Yep.
I would like to this is the Stan account. I would like everyone to know that.
Yeah.
I'm first in line. I'm first in line. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking official portraits with my leg up.
Jesus.
Because that's actually, how could we forget the opening shot of this woman when we get to see her for the beginning of the mockumentary is her dipping down into a split with her bosom
Yes. Yes.
on
Those
display.
boobs.
Those
Whoa.
boobs, child.
Her boobs.
Are we calling that a breastplate, or we think that's how she got it?
Oh no, that's it.
No,
That's
she
all her.
She got that.
Yeah, she got
That's
that.
all her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go
That's
into
the thing.
it.
She could do a high kick and have big old boobies, and it's pretty as all outdoors.
Yeah.
My God,
What is your favorite Jenifer Lewis ism?
I love when she just blank stares at somebody with her pierced her lips just.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably her ha.
You're crying that scene now. Go get him, Tiger.
I think mine is when it's this weird thing where she like leans to the side and lowers her voice, and it's very similar to "Why don't you come and see me
Yeah.
sometime?"
Yeah.
That whole thing.
A few of my castmates saw what was going on and shook their heads. But I didn't care. They were probably as turned on as I was.
I love it every moment I see it.
Why don't you come in, sit down by me real quick?
Oh my god.
pull up a chair with a cup of
What was
tea.
it? Mae West used to do that.
Mae West.
Yeah. Very Mae West.
Proud of you for knowing that reference.
Thank you.
Shocked me.
Thank you.
What you're not hearing is a silent clap. Just a little
I don't need audio claps. Okay.
little perch. You sure you don't want the validation?
No, I don't want it. It's
Okay.
fun.
It's okay
I'm
if you
good.
do.
No, I'm good.
Just know that Jenifer Lewis is clapping for you.
It's Jenifer Lewis.
Jenifer Lewis.
Jenny.
Check it.
Do you have a favorite moment from the film?
Favorite moment from the film? Okay. My favorite Jenifer Lewis moment would be the press conference about the chemical burns from the Relax.
Can you give us a demonstration, please?
I'm not doing it.
Why?
Roll the clip.
Oh God.
People, I stand by essence of Jackie. Every one of these products was tested. And not just on rabbits, monkeys, and chihuahuas. I tested this stuff on my own daughters. What kind of results do you have? If someone is tampering with my relaxer, I beg you, please stop.
I'm trying to. This might have people look at me differently. But when she's with the pianist and she gets into the fight with the pianist, she said, "How y'all gonna bring me?"
Who hired this deaf man?
There's no reason to shout. I'm a little hearing impaired. So is Beethoven.
I'm not paying for somebody who can't hear me.
Oh, well, that explains why I'm not being paid.
Oh, when it comes to money, you can hear loud and clear, huh?
Dang, no, I can't say it. But if you watch it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about.
That would be problematic.
And that man reads her to filth.
Yes, he does.
It is so good because she just blank stares at him. Again, my favorite thing.
Yeah.
She just, this man.
Yeah.
I know she called him a nigga in her head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard it loud and clear.
Yo, my favorite is definitely the first rehearsal for the like Jack is Back concert. And she turns to Entendre and says,
Listen, baby. Mama needs a cough medicine.
Yes, Mama.
And make it a double entendre.
Yes, Mama.
I was like, come on, Smart. Come on.
I
Big
remember
brain.
the first time, because I've seen this movie more than a few times, and I remember the first time that clicked for me, that's what her name is Entendre because of double entendre. I was much older when I realized that was happening than I'd like to it.
Also, just hearing her yell out, Entendre!
Every single time.
Entendre!
Or the way that Atandra was both her little girl, but like very much her CEO.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
she's like, don't you worry. Atandra gonna handle that. Where's she getting the $7?
Exactly.
And when's the last time you gave this girl a snack?
Entendre just looked sickly throughout the movie. Like she had not had a meal in days and just running off of fumes. And somehow had to figure out how to run the show.
But she did.
Yeah,
and
she did. She sure did.
She found dancers.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she could have handled Cadillac Johnson.
Child, Cadillac Johnson. Cadillac Johnson. When the credit came up below his name and it said retired pimp, I don't think I have ever seen that come across the screen in any movie. But I died.
I didn't know you could retire as a pimp.
Right? How does that work?
That feels
Do
like
you
a
get
life
401k
sentence.
with that?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, are there benefits?
Well, once the hoes can police themselves, you just sit back, relax, and let the money roll in.
All right.
Does Jackie's Back go on the list of the quintessential Black films that you have to watch?
Do you respect Black women?
Oh. Wow.
Yes. A hell yes. There is no way, I don't think, to appreciate like Black media without seeing this film.
Yeah.
And like, because it also it pays homage to so many pivotal figures, right? In both music, but I think just in the industry in general. And also it felt like a love letter too, like a love letter to all the people she's worked with, and like almost like a thank you. And like in the ways that it, like Jackie will be back.
Oh yeah.
She'll be back again, and again.
It has to.
It has to.
Because it's so funny without being stupid. Like it's just really funny, but you also have those moments of like, especially towards the end of the film, like some really like heartfelt moments as well. You have to see this movie. Yeah. Like you have to watch it. It's also a really quick watch. Yeah. Like maybe an hour and a half.
I think probably like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Like it's a real, and it doesn't feel that way. It moves really quickly. Yeah.
It's for the fans of divas. If you are a diva lover, you have to watch this film.
And if you're a Jenifer Lewis fan.
Which I think is the byline of the movie. It's Jackie's Back. Portrait of a Diva?
Portrait of a Diva. If you were a diva lover, you have to watch this film. There's no questions about it.
Yeah. I definitely think it should go on the list. It is one of those movies that, like you said, it happens very quickly. Like the pacing of it moves fast. And it does remind me, and I don't know if you're too young for this, but it reminds me of very much like a VH1 special.
Very much that.
Yeah, like Behind the Music.
Why do y'all think I am 2 years old?
Well, I mean, child, we had a whole conversation earlier about Bob's World, and you don't remember that. So
okay, maybe I didn't have the right upbringing because I didn't have this Black Ass Movie podcast to know what I should have been watching.
Okay. I'm really happy people can't see my face right now.
Well, Can you not? Please let me live. Yeah. Let me have some life. I do know it, and I agree. Yeah. Sorry, I just have to get that in. I'm clocking out soon.
Yeah. But yes, it should be on the list.
Perfect.
Put it on the list.
It's unanimous. Perfect. Jackie goes on the list.
Is this the first time it's ever been unanimous? Because I feel like you be fighting sometimes, CJ.
That's not true.
No?
I don't know.
And then Brooklyn likes to just pull a fast one on
everybody. I do like to be the odd man out. It is kind of my thing.
So special.
No, I think we've had a few unanimous votes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Brown Sugar went on the list by everybody.
By everybody?
Yeah.
Well, this is an easy one.
Yeah.
Watch the film.
Watch it.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially this summer.
Yes. Check it.
Yeah. Check happy Jackie Washington Day. Thanks so much for listening, friends. This has been the Black Ass Movie Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at the Black Movie Podcast. And please follow the show, subscribe, leave us a review, and we'll see you on the next one.
Can I take a snack home?
Wow.